We are going to start today's session. A very good morning and good evening to all the participants. We are going to start with calculation views of type cube with star join and calculation views of type cube. So let us log into the HANA Studio. So once we log into the HANA Studio, I'll expand the content. Let us go to the package S4 HANA CV. What I'm going to do now, so here I created dimensions. What is the next thing? Creating a star join. How are you going to create a star join? Let us right click on the package, click, give the name, CV underscore profitability analysis for actual underscore plan, give the label, excuse me, give the label nothing but the description, give the label, give the label nothing but the description, and select the data category cube with star join. Excuse me. So why am I selecting cube with star join? I'm selecting cube with star join because whenever you have a requirement to select measures from more than one transaction table, then we can go for a star join. Now suppose say you have actual gross in one table and plan gross in another table. Now you would like to select both these measures in the output. Go for a star join. So when to go for a star join? When you have measures you would like to request from multiple transaction tables and click finish. Whenever you take it as a star join, you see the default node. The default node is nothing but star join. Now please see, when you take it as a dimension, what is the default node? Projection. What is the difference between a projection and a star join? Projection is nothing but selection of columns. Projection is nothing but the selection of columns. And what is star join? Star join is a join that can create a star schema. What is a schema? A schema is a collection of tables represented in a form of star. Schema is a collection of tables represented in a form of star. In a star, the dimensions are the master data objects. The dimensions are the master data objects. So what I'm going to do, now these are nothing but dimensions, so I'll just drag and drop. Just drag and drop everything into the star join. So once you drag and drop everything into the star join, click on the projection, click on the projection on the work area, click on the projection, click on the projection on the work area. What is the use of projection? Selection of columns. What columns? Click on the plus icon, enter the table C1 IDA from the best schema. Click OK. So here I have the projection 1. Let us right click on this, click rename, give the name as actual, click OK. Click on the plus icon on the projection 2, search for CE2 IDA. From best schema, click OK. Right click on the projection 2, click rename and give it as plan and click OK. So what am I trying to do? I've taken 2 projections. Why I've taken 2 projections? Because I have 2 transaction tables. At any projection, we can only take 1 table. In any projection, we can only take 1 table. So I've taken 1 table inside the projection. Now I'll open this, click find. What you would like to find? A column that is related to company code, column for customer, column for material, column for time. In order to link this master data, I'm going to find the column I can link to the center table. So what is the column to link for company code? You see, there's a column called company code ID, BUKRS. Select this. It's available in the output. Customer, this one, KNDNR. Material, ARTNR. Material, ARTNR, you can link to this. Date, we can link to this hedged dat. Measures, VB010. Sorry. This is the plan 1. So here you have plan. So this is nothing but it is plan gross revenue. And this is nothing but plan sales deductions. So I'll click on this, plan gross revenue, and here I'll click on plan sales deductions. So these columns I'm selecting from the plan table. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just selecting all the required columns from the plan. Now please see, after I select all the columns from plan, what I would like to do, click on union. Why you are taking union? Click union and click over here. So why am I taking union? The purpose of union is to combine. Link plan to union. Once you link plan to union, expand plan. Here you see, you can only see selected columns of the plan. At the source. Now click on actual. Repeat the same step for actual as well. Click find. Or no need find. So I can just hedge that. BUKRS. Where is BUKRS? Customer, material, click find, VB010, actual gross, and plan gross. So I'm selecting all the required columns from the actual. Now, same thing whatever I've done for plan, I did for actual. And now link actual to the union. And click union. What are we doing inside the union? Combine. Why to combine? I would like to see the variance. Why you would like to see the variance or the difference? To see the difference of plan minus actual. It gives a variance. So unless and until I don't have them in a single table, how can I calculate variance? So that is the reason I brought these measures into one single place inside the union. Nothing but I'm trying to combine. Now here, please see, I'll drag and drop BUCARES, link BUCARES. Just try to combine. KNDNR, drag and drop. Link KNDNR. Hedger DAT. This is nothing but date. Let us link date. Drag and drop ARTNR. Link ARTNR. Material. And then drag and drop VV010 and VV010001, VV070 and VV07001. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to add columns to the target wherein I can combine data. I'm just trying to combine data and get to the target. I'll link union to the start join. I'm just trying to link union to the start join. So click on the start join. Now please see. Finally, what you can see, the output of the union you got to the star join. Output of the union you got to the star join. Now where are we? Now what is this screen? This screen is nothing but we're inside the star joins. Please see. I'll select the star join. We're inside the star join. Now, now what we're going to do, let me minimize. Just let us close everything over here. Just even close this. And just we are trying to focus on the star join. Now let us try to arrange them. Now please see here. I'll link company code to the company code, customer to customer, material to material, date to date. You see, it's so easy. Just understanding the requirement and then just trying to create as per the requirement. Now once you do this, select actual gross, plan gross, actual sales deductions, plan sales deductions. Now let us open this. Now once you open this, can you see here in the output, add the calculation views. You can see the company code, customer, material, time, measures. Here I'm going to create a calculated column. What is calculated column? A calculated column is a column you can derive new columns based on existing columns. A calculated column is a column you can derive new columns based on existing columns. Now what I would like to do, I would like to right click on the calculated column, click new calculated column, and let us give the name, difference, give the label, provide the data type as decimal, length is 15, scale is 3, column type as a measure. So I'm just trying to calculate the difference. How do we calculate the difference? It's a very simple formula. Just a mathematical formula, A minus B is equal to C. Expand the columns, double click on VV010 minus VV01001. A minus B is equal to C, nothing but the difference. So where is this VV01? From which table are you getting this VV010? From CE1. From which table are you getting this VV070? From CE2. How did we get into one single calculated column? I combined this inside the union. Inside the union, what we have done, we brought these measures from two different tables into one single output by using the union. And then I'm trying to create a new column based on the existing columns and click OK. Now once this is done, what is the next step? Now click on Auto Layout. Now click on the semantics, click on Validate, and click on Save and Activate. Now once this is done, click Data Preview. Click on Data Preview. Click on Data Preview. Now please see. Drag and drop BU Keras, BU Text. Just I would like to, now here you can see BU Keras and BU Text, company code ID and company code text. I'll just drag and drop the BU Keras into filters area. Select BU Keras 1000. Now what I would like to see, let's take the year column, drag and drop the year column only for the company code Germany for different years. I'll just drag and drop the year column over here and select any year, and then let us drag and drop VV010 and let us drag and drop VV01, VV01, 0001, and let us drag and drop the difference. So here you can see, I think for this you don't have the plan. So what I'll do is I'll take for some other year. Okay, here. For 1997, for the company code BU Text, this is the year, this is the actual gross, this is the plan gross, and this is the difference. What is the purpose of cube? So when do we have to go for a cube data category? We go for a cube data category whenever you have a requirement to process analytic views as a data source. So when you have analytic views as a sources of data, then we process these analytic views inside cube category. But in order to process these analytic views, what is the requirement that we have? What requirement do we have? So this is my requirement. So what is my requirement? My requirement is just I'll take a simple requirement. My requirement is something like this. I would like to see year, company code, name of the company code. So what year? What is the company code ID? So is okay? I think participants saying audio is not connected. Participants can able to hear me? Hello? Hello? Are the participants able to hear me? Because I'm getting message participants not able to hear me. Okay. So here we have year, company code, name of the company code, and then what is the gross revenue? What is the actual gross? What is the actual gross revenue and what is the planned gross revenue? what is the actual gross and what is the plan gross. Now, now, in order to achieve this requirement, so what tables I require? I require two tables. What are those? One table is a C1 IDA table, CE1. So what data C1 holds actual? Just I'm trying to show you end-to-end scenario. I would like to show participants end-to-end scenario. And second one is CE2. In CE2, what do we have? We have plan. So what I'm going to do for this, we'll create one analytic view. And for plan, we're going to create another analytic view. Now what I require from actual, I require year, company code, actual, gross, revenue. What do I require from plan table? From plan, I require again year, company code, and plan gross revenue. So this is one analytic view 1, and here we have another analytic view 2. So here we have two analytic views. Now what I want to do, what is the purpose of calculation views of type cube? When we are working with calculation cube, what are we going to do? These two analytic views, I'm going to take these two analytic views as a data source. I'll take both of them as a data source. For what I'm going to take data source? I'm going to take data source inside calculation views of type cube. So I'm going to take it as a data source for calculation views of type cube. Hello participants. Again, some of the participants say my voice is not good. Is some problem? No, right? So I'll continue. Okay, so here we have data source. And for this data source, we have calculation views of type cube. So let us expand the content. Let us go to the package S4 HANA 20. Let us right click on the package, click new, click on calculation view. You see in the calculation view, you have the data category cube. So when should I use the data category cube inside a calculation view? When you have analytic views as a sources of data. So when you have analytic views as a source of data, then we can use them inside the cube model. So I'll just create this as CV underscore actual underscore plan underscore data. So why am I creating this? Because I would like to use analytic views inside the calculation view of type cube. So cube is something where you can use for analytic views, and click finish. So this I open for calculation view. Now let us again right click on the package, click new, click on the analytic view. So what I'm trying to do now, I'm creating two analytic views, AN underscore actual So this has data related to actual, and click finish. So in here you can see this is nothing but the analytic view that can produce data related to actuals. Now let me right click on the package again, click new, click on the analytic view again. So what I'm trying to do, this I'm trying to create an_plan. So this is nothing but plan data, and click finish. So here you have calculation views of type cube. Here you have analytic views related to actual. And here you have analytic views related to plan. Now, what should we use inside an analytic view which can provide master data? So can we use a calculation views, participants? Can I use a calculation views of type dimensions? Inside an analytic view, can we use calculation views producing master data inside an analytic view? Please see. So suppose say, let's see if I have some calculation views. Please here, if I drag and drop the CV customer, now does it allow us to use inside the analytic views? Please see. It will not allow. So because that is the limitation of the calculation view. So we cannot use a calculation views inside an analytic view. So what I need to do, for an analytic view, we can only use attribute views. So quickly I'll go back. Quickly I'll go back to package, click new, click on the attribute view, give the name AT_customer, and click finish. So once I click finish, so why am I creating attribute views, participants? We are creating attribute views so that I can provide master data to analytic views. So click on the plus icon, KNA1. Participants, one question to participants. So can I add, is there any limitation to take tables inside an attribute view? You can take n number of tables. So there are no limitations to take. So you can take n number of tables inside the analytic view. So I'm just searching for a table called KNA1 from a schema called best. So why do you have so many tables? Because all the participants are practicing this. So the assignment purpose, I'm just trying to show you because you can use these sessions for doing the assignments. So I'm just trying to select customer, country, name, region. Just I'm selecting the required columns. Click on the plus icon, add T005T. From the best schema, click OK. Now link this land1 to land1 and get the description, which is landx. Select the join. Select the join type as text join. Provide the language column SPRES. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to join two tables, wherein I'm selecting few required columns from the first table and customer text from the second table. Click on the semantics, at least one key, validate, and activate. Select the request and click Finish. Now here I created one attribute view for customer. Now let us activate, select the request and click Finish. And click Data Preview, click on Data Preview, and then click on Raw Data. So here you can see data related to Customer Master. So I hope all the participants are able to follow the sessions. I think some of the participants joined late. Is okay everyone? So again, let us right click on the package, click New, click on the attribute view, and enter the name AT_company code. I'm giving the attribute view technical name and the description, and click Finish. Click on the plus icon, T001 from the best schema. Click OK. Click on the plus icon, enter the table TVKO from the best schema, and click OK. So what I'm trying to do over here, I'm creating a company code. So what I want, company code ID, company code text, currency ID, sales organization ID, and I link these two tables with BUKRS to BUKRS. Both tables are attribute tables. So none of the table is a text table. So I just join both the tables, click on semantics, at least one key, validate and activate. So this I'm creating another attribute view for company code. Click Finish. Now, let us right click and create for time. Right click on the package again, click New, click on attribute view. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to create for time. Please see, same steps, nothing much difficult. Subtype I need to take it as time. We're creating a time-based attribute view. Click Finish. And click Validate and Activate. So this is standard. Time is something which is standard. So everything system can take care. Finally, click on Validate. Click on Save and Activate. Okay. I created 3 attribute views. So these are the 3: customer, company code, and time. Now what I'm going to do, please see. These 3 attribute views I created over here. Now click on this show list. Click on actual. Click on the actual. Select these 3 attribute views and drag and drop inside the data foundation. Again, same these 3 attribute views. I'll click on I'll click on plan and drag and drop inside the plan. Why? Master data can be shareable. You can share the master data. Okay, so this is actual. So this is plan. So for plan, I'll click on the plus icon. What is the table for plan? CE2 IDA. I'll select from the best schema. I'm selecting the plan table from the best schema. Click OK. Now here, I'll select the company code, BUKRS. I'll select customer, KUNNR, KNDNR. KNDNR is nothing but the customer. I'll select time, HZDAT. So what I'm trying to do, I'm selecting in order to join attribute views. Click find for VV010, 10001. Now click on the star join. Once you click on the star join, now let us link this BU Keras to BU Keras, KUNNR to KNDNR, and date to hedged dat. And finally, click on the semantics. So here you have a measure. Click validate and click save and activate. Select the request and click finish. So once you click finish, now please see here, I activated the plan. Now let us double click on actual. Same thing. Click on the plus icon, enter the table CE1 IDA. From the best schema, click OK. Click on the find icon. Find for KNDNR, BU Keras, hedged dat, VV010. So once you select all the required columns, click on the start join. Now what I'm trying to do, we're trying to request data for actuals. BU Keras to BU Keras, KUNNR to KNDNR, date to date. Click on semantics, click validate, and click save and activate. Select the request and click finish. Now, so until now what we have done, we've created 3 attribute views, company code, customer time. We created 2 analytic views, actual and plan. Now, what is this calculation view I created over here? Click over here, click on the calculation view. Now what we need to do, click union on the work area, drag and drop actual inside the union, and drag and drop plan inside the union. Now suppose say you would like to, now see, you have so many columns over here that belongs to master data. This is for actual and this is for plan. Now you can select both of this. Now it is difficult to map manually. Now please see, I can do something like this. Drag and drop to BU Keras. I can drag and drop like this. I'll open the plan and I can drag and drop BU Keras like this. But see, so many columns you have, difficult to map. What I can do, right click on BU Keras. Remove target column. Where is remove target column? Yeah, remove target column. Click yes. So simply what I can do, select both of these data sources. Click on this icon called auto map by name. Click auto map by name. Now please see, everything is automatically mapped by system. This all the mapping is done. Automatically system can map by using this auto map by name. Now what is the next thing? Now output of the union, I'll link to the aggregation. Click on the aggregation. Now what columns you require according to your requirement. Company code text. I require customer name. I require year, month. I require actual gross. And here plan gross. Now here you see there is something called restricted columns. Now what is a restricted column? A restricted column is nothing but a column that can restrict on an attribute value. Participants, all the participants are okay until here? Am I fast, participants? So a restricted column is nothing but a column that can restrict on an attribute value. Like when you right click on this, click new. When right click on this, click new. Now what is a restricted column? Restrict. What you want to restrict? I want to restrict on an attribute value. What attribute value? For example, I want to show gross revenue where the company code is equal to 1000, for example. What I would like to show, company code is 1000. Now you see column. What column I would like to select? Measure, gross revenue. When you want to display the gross revenue, when you want to have the company code, that is BU-KRS, equal to what value? Click show list of values. It should be equal to, click find. So why don't we have some data inside this? I think some of the table don't have data. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just try to manually enter 1000. So when company code is, then display the gross revenue and click OK. So what is a restricted column? A restricted column is a column. A restricted column is a column that can restrict data on an attribute value. Now click on semantics, click validate, click save and activate, select the request, click finish. Now let me show you one by one all the data previews. Right click on the company code, right click, data preview. What are we seeing here? We are seeing data related to what is my company code, what is the description of the company code, each company code operates in which currency, what is the sales organization. Let us right click on the customer, click data preview, click raw data. What is the customer ID, country of the customer, name of the customer, region, and country text. Let us right click on time, click data preview, click on raw data. Here you can see data related to time. Right click on actual analytic views, click data preview, click on data preview, click on raw data. So what are you trying to see here? You're trying to see complete data with company code, customer, time. This is for actual gross. So you're seeing data related to actual gross. Let us right click on plan, click data preview, click on raw data. So now you're seeing data related to plan gross revenues. All this data belongs to plan gross revenue. Now please finally click on semantics and click data preview. Drag and drop BU-KRS, BU text, customer ID, customer name, year, month, actual gross, plan gross, So here you can see data related to for a particular company code called BUKRS per 1000. So but you can take the data related to company codes. Company code is 2000, 2200, Bestron France. This is the customer ID, name of the customer. Year is 1998, month is 06, and this is the actual gross. So let me show you assignments for today. So in today, what participants have to do is, let me go to the Dropbox. Let us go to the Dropbox. Let me go to the Dropbox. Let us go to the Set 1 materials. So here you see in a calculation view, you can see here, first assignment, customer, company code, material, time, star join. If you double click on this, each assignment, whatever I'm doing, whatever I did in the session, you can find the same thing step by step. You can find the same thing in step-by-step process. Click on the projection, click on the join, click on the plus icon, add tables. In the join, KNA1T005T, link these tables. The same procedure, what I'm trying to show you. Attribute views, I created customer, we created company code, we created time. Then these attribute views which we created, I click back. We have used them inside an analytic view. We created analytic views, and these analytic views, where did we use them? Inside calculation view. Inside calculation view of what category? Cube category. Why only cube category? Because cube can accept data sources, attribute views and analytic views as a source of data for a cube data model. Thank you all the participants to attend today's session. Today we completed the topic related to calculation views of type cube with star join and calculation views of type cube.